It's Linda Cobb, and you are talking dirty with the Queen of Clean. Welcome to today's show. Today, some of the things we're going to talk about is one of my favorite products, Barkeeper's Friend. Now, Barkeeper's Friend is a mild pumice cleanser that removes all kinds of stains, and it even removes rust. It comes in a granular, it comes in a soft cream, and you can use it in so many places. And today, I'm going to give you some surprise ways that you can use it. We're also going to talk about getting those sweaters ready for fall because yay, fall is coming even here in Arizona. And I want to talk to you about leather cleaning and how this could be on your body or in your car, either one. But before we get started, I want to remind you to join my private group on Facebook, Queen of Clean Insiders. We have a great time. We share recipes for cleaning. We share recipes for cooking. We share all kinds of advice with each other. And believe me, I have learned a ton from my insiders. And they have helped me test products. We have contests. It's a great place to be. So join us on Queen of Clean Insiders. Now, if you have any questions that you want me to answer on the podcast, go to queenofclean.com. Ask at queenofclean.com. That's ask at queenofclean.com. Now, let's get started. Now, you've all heard me talk about Barkeeper's Friend, I am sure, because it's one of my favorite products, particularly because it works so well on rust. You know how you put your silverware in your dishwasher and the knife blades come out with those little brown marks all over them like rust? You can use a little Barkeeper's Friend to remove that. You can clean your cooktop with it. It will not scratch. Clean sinks, clean showers, clean shower doors. It's an amazing product and readily available in stores all over and on Amazon. And I will put a link for you at the end of today's show. Now, let me tell you a few of the more unusual ways that you can use it. These are things you wouldn't think to clean with Barkeeper's Friend. Did you know that you can renew your sneakers? That's right. You can clean your tennis shoes with Barkeeper's Friend. If you found your sneakers are looking not so bright or maybe they're just downright dirty, you can use Barkeeper's Friend to clean them up, particularly the light-colored ones that show all the dirt. You can use it on the entire shoe or just the bottoms, whatever you need. Just make sure to wash it, rinse it when you're done, and you'll be amazed how easily that works. Now, like I said to you a little earlier, you can use it if there's marks on your knives. You take them out of the dishwasher, they have a little brown spot on them. Gently wipe over it. It's gone. You can use it to take marks off of dishes. You know how you scrape your plates up with your knife sometimes? Takes those off like a breeze. You can remove sticky labels. I mean, there's nothing more annoying than a sticky label residue left behind. What do? Sprinkle a little on, rub, and that stickiness is gone. And what about musical equipment? You can actually polish musical equipment. Now, if you're doing that, I like to use the cream formula, but it will not scratch. And when you're done cleaning it up, it looks like brand new. I guarantee it. If you're one of those guys that likes to keep your tools really clean in the garage, or maybe you've noticed they've got rust on them, you can do the same thing. Just go in with a little Barkeeper's Friend, put it on, rub it, rinse it, you're done. I love any product that works that fast. Now, also, what about your car? These products, the Barkeeper's Friend, the powder, the cream, they work so well inside, outside, and even under the hood. You can use the products on the dashboard, the tires, the wheels, the headlights, and many more things. But don't forget to try it for those fogged up headlights. I have had some really good success using it on those, and I've talked to other people that have had that same success. And if you're picky about your car and you want to rub that carbon buildup off your exhaust pipes, Barkeeper's Friend, that is your friend for sure. Now, what about sporting equipment? Golf clubs? Absolutely. Clean those up with Barkeeper's Friend. Thinking of going ice skating this year? Get the rust off those ice skate blades. Same thing, Barkeeper's Friend. Wet it, sprinkle it on, rub, and it's gone. It is absolutely that fast. So that is Barkeeper's Friend. And in case you're wondering, no, I don't get paid to talk about Barkeeper's Friend. It's a product that I truly love, and I want to share it with you. Now, let's move on and talk about sweaters. You know, even in Arizona, the nice weather is coming. Our mornings are starting to get cooler. We're done with the 100-degree days. As I like to say, there's light at the end of the tunnel. If you can live through August in Arizona, you can live through anything. But now it's time to get those sweaters perked up, cleaned up, and ready to go. Now, we all know that if you hang your sweaters, you end up with it stretching and you have those nasty like shoulder dimples that stick up. Now, this folding hack will put a stop to that and also clear out drawer space where your sweaters used to be. All you're going to do is this. Lay your sweater flat and smooth it out. Fold the sweater in half vertically so that the sleeves are stacked on top of one another. Place your hanger so that the hook portion is between the sweater body and the arms. Fold the body of the sweater over the hanger and tuck it underneath the bottom of the hanger. And repeat this with the sleeves. It's so easy, and bing, bang, boom, you are done. You can hang those sweaters up without worrying about damaging them, and they take up very little space. So now let me tell you one more time. Lay the sweater flat, smooth it out. Fold the sweater in half vertically so that the sleeves are stacked on top of one another. Place your hanger so that the hook is between the sweater body and the arms. Then you will fold the body of the sweater over the hanger and tuck it under the bottom of the hanger. Repeat it with the sleeves. It's that easy. And if you want to see me do this, go to the Queen of Clean YouTube channel and look for hanging sweaters. I have a great video on there that will show you exactly how to do it. Now, I don't know about you, but I have a problem with wool making me a little itchy. It just feels like it's scratchy. And many times, sweaters that contain wool will cause a little itchiness because they come in contact with the skin and they're just a little rough. So to eliminate this issue, wash it as directed on the care label. But use a rinse containing a few tablespoons of glycerin. Now, you find glycerin in the hand cream section at the drugstore, and you can also find it on Amazon. This will keep the garment soft, and it will prevent that itching. And you can also try using some hair conditioner. That works really, really well, too. Now, if you're lucky enough to have a beautiful cashmere sweater, you want to make sure that you take care of it. And you don't want to have to always take it to the dry cleaner. So you can wash it yourself. Of course, you want to hand wash it and use cool water. Use a good squirt of a mild shampoo. Because what is cashmere? It's hair. You gently squeeze the suds through your sweater and then squeeze it out, but don't wring it. Put it in a rinse of cool water, and again, squeezing it, don't wring. Do a second rinse of clear, cool water. Gently squeeze out the water and then roll it in a towel to remove as much water as you can. And you'll just reshape it and dry it flat out of the sunlight. Now, perhaps you have some lovely sweaters that you want to wear at the holidays that are embellished. Sweaters that are washable with beading, sequins, and things on them need special care. You always want to hand wash these. And if you have a hand wash feature on your washing machine, put the sweater turned wrong side out in a delicate or lingerie bag. Use a gentle detergent and a liquid fabric softener and dry according to the directions. You can also freshen sweaters. Maybe it's not time to wash it yet. You don't want to wear it out washing it all the time. Turn your sweater inside out. Lightly mist the neck and the underarms with vodka. Yes, vodka. And you'll allow it to dry. So what I do is I turn it inside out. I mist it with the vodka. I leave it turned inside out, but I hang it back on a hanger and let it dry where it gets some air circulation and then turn it right side out again. It really freshens it. It works so well. And you know, when you're cleaning with vodka, do you really care if it works or not? But the good thing for you is this works. Now, to freshen sweaters again, you can always put them in. Now, these are for sweaters that aren't real delicate, by the way. You can put them on air fresh in the dryer. Put them in a lingerie bag, pop them in there, let them flip for about 5 minutes, and that will do a great job. If you have pills on your sweater, use an inexpensive razor to gently shave off those unsightly pills. And, there's lots of little cheap, inexpensive razors. You can even get them at the dollar store. And they'll last quite a few times. And just gently shave your sweater, and off comes all those little nubs, and it'll look great again. Now, today I also want to talk about leather cleaning, because I notice everywhere I look that leather is becoming very popular. This is going to be a year of not only leather jackets, but leather pants and leather skirts. And there's nothing more expensive than taking them to a leather cleaner and having them done. And you actually can do that yourself. So first of all, let's talk about leather cleaning. And you're doing it on a leather chair or maybe on your car interior. You're going to use some water and a few squirts of a mild soap or shampoo and a few drops of vinegar. You dampen a cloth with this mixture and then start wiping down the leather. Now, make sure that you rinse the cloth out frequently in your solution. Keep it clean and don't leave it too wet. And it does a really great job. And it cleans up your car seats like you will not believe. Now, for a natural white leather cleaner, try using a mixture of 1/4 cup vinegar and 1/2 cup olive oil. You're going to spray that mixture on any discoloration or stain, allow it to sit for maybe 5 minutes or so, and then wipe it off. And did you know that a Dove soap type bar soap, so Dove bar soap, rubbed on a nice damp microfiber cloth will also work well cleaning leather? You will apply it and work it in well to remove the dirt. Now again, remember, keep that cloth rinsed out so that you can get all the dirt off. Then you're going to rinse it with a damp microfiber and buff it clean. You will be amazed at how beautifully it cleans. Now, I've got a DIY leather cleaner that I want to share with you too. Now, it's really simple. It's 1 part mild facial soap, any kind of facial soap that you use. 8 parts of water, and you're going to mix it in a spray bottle. You'll spray a cloth and work it into the leather, changing your cloths as needed. Then buff it with a soft cloth and you're done. Now, I use a liquid mild facial soap. That's the one that I use on my face at night. And use that 1 part facial soap, 8 parts water, and put it in a spray bottle. Label it, and you can use it frequently and keep it on hand in your cupboard. For a DIY leather stain remover, use 1 part lemon juice, 1 part cream of tartar. Now, we find that in the spice aisle at the grocery store. You'll mix them both to a soft paste and apply it with a microfiber cloth. Now, when you mix it into that creamy paste, you work it into the stain with a soft cloth. If the stain isn't completely gone, let it sit for a few hours before applying the mixture again. When the stain is removed, wipe it clean and spread on a good leather conditioner. And one that I like is called Leather CPR. That's Leather CPR. I'll put a link on that. You can find that on Amazon also. Now, I like to test this formula before I use it on the stains on the front of the couch. I'll look for a little inconspicuous spot and test it just to be sure it does no harm. But this works great on stains. I've even had people tell me that they got out some magic markers, so give it a try. If you have ink on leather, pen, wow, easy for me to say, huh? Pen ink is a dye, so it'll stain leather extremely fast. Unfortunately, your leather's also dyed. So any product that dissolves the ink could possibly dissolve the color of your leather. So you have to be careful. And the best thing to do in that case is hire a professional. For small stains, or for those individuals on a budget, use some rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip. But again, look for an inconspicuous spot to try it on first. It's much easier to try it on a little spot than find out you've taken the color out on the front cushion of your couch. Now, after you've tested it and you know it will do no harm, you can move forward. Using a cotton ball or a cotton swab, apply some rubbing alcohol on the ink stain. Use circular motions to rub it into the stain gently. You don't have to push hard. Give it time for the stain to begin to disappear. And since this will remove some of the leather's moisture, make sure you apply that good leather conditioner afterwards. Now, here's a couple of leather conditioners that you can make yourself. The first one is vinegar and olive oil. Now, if you don't want to use a commercial product, this is a good thing to use. You add 1 part vinegar and 2 parts of virgin olive oil. Mix it in a jar with a tight lid by adding the ingredients, closing the jar with the lid, and shaking the jar vigorously. Apply it to your leather with a clean cloth. Let it sit overnight. That's so it can penetrate. Then buff the leather with a clean microfiber cloth. And make sure you go over it quite a few times with a clean microfiber cloth so that you take off any excess product and you are left with a clean, shining, beautiful piece of leather. Now, again, the best leather cleaner that I think you can buy is Leather CPR. It's been my go-to cleaner for years and years and years. It cleans, it conditions without harsh chemicals, and it also helps to remove stains. Now, you can find it at Bed Bath & Beyond. I think Home Depot's carrying it now, Ace Hardware. And, of course, ever popular Amazon. If you're on Prime, you know how great that is. And I will, as I said, put up a link for you at the end of this. That's about all we have time for today. But again, I want to remind you, if you have anything you want me to cover on the podcast, send me a message at ask@queenofclean.com. Don't forget, I'm at your fingertips 24/7 at queenofclean.com. Scroll down to the segment marked Library. Click on Library. It will pop up. Type in your question, and all kinds of answers will pop up. You pick the one that works best for you. And guys, it's free, so don't hesitate to use it. We have hundreds of videos on YouTube. So go to the Queen of Clean YouTube channel, look for what you need, click on it, and there'll be a video that's going to run anywhere from 1 to maybe 2 to 3 minutes that will show you how to do many of the things that I talk about. So you don't have to wait till you can get in touch with me. I am your queen 24/7. So until we talk again, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. And thanks for talking dirty with the Queen of Clean.